Hello ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to be producing my first video in a very long intended series. My content is going to consist of reviewing things week from week and what I believe are things that I don't think you want to miss out on, and helping you all stay up to date with everything that's going on right now in Destiny, along with making sure you can drop right in and collect the best rolls, best weapon, all exotic weapons as and when they come, and keep you all in the loop. This week the video is a little bit last minute and it's a little bit rushed, but I had to get this one out quick because Xur is selling the Arbalest right now. Really do not want to miss out this weapon. Trust me, it is incredible, especially for high level and late game content like Grandmasters. Arbalest, I don't know if you knew this or not, is a linear fusion rifle with intrinsic anti-barrier rounds built in, and it's only a secondary weapon, so it'll only use special ammo and not heavy ammo. Honestly guys, this weapon is incredible. Today I'm going to be showing you some footage on the Arbalest, along with showing you a couple of other good rolls that Xur has this week. So please stay tuned, give me a chance. So please stay tuned. If you find anything you're interested in, give me a like and subscribe. It would be very, very much appreciated. Okay, let's get right into it. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Arbalest equipped currently, and we're about to head into just a couple of heroic nightfalls. Nothing too hard, just something quick enough, because I currently am still behind myself in the activities. And by the way, the Arbalest in PvP is also an absolute beast. I guess this could also be a showcase for the stasis build. This is incredible how many turrets you can spam out with all this damage. This is only heroic, so the things do get a lot harder as you step up, and I've only gone heroic because I'm trying to rush through these. Let's give you a bit of a showcase of how powerful this weapon really is. So bear in mind, this is only heroic. However, I can't even hit my crits. So I don't know if you saw there, for one shot I managed to claim 46,000 damage, which was not too bad to say. It wasn't in a well, and I didn't have any weakness effect applied to the boss. And that is a secondary weapon with intrinsic anti-barrier rounds. Well worth getting, ladies and gentlemen. That is a very quick review of the Arbalest, which Xur is selling right now, and will only be selling for another 2 hours from this point in time. By the time you're watching this, there's a very good chance that Xur is no longer selling the Arbalest. If that is the case, on Friday you'll be able to see my next video in which I'll showcase what Xur is selling and what's coming up next week. I wasn't planning to release a video until Friday this week, but I figured that if I could possibly do it, I would try and squeeze out this video, just so maybe somebody out there sees it and thinks I can get on there quick and get Arbalest. Unfortunately, I know everyone has different circumstances, and some people may even have been at work when this video was uploaded. Some people may see this video in a couple months time. Hopefully again, Xur will sell Arbalest at some point in the future, or maybe you're lucky enough to have even had Arbalest drop from just a random world drop. Now before Xur disappears, let's go have a look at the rest of his weapons and what good rolls Xur has. Currently Xur is on EDZ. We're going to head down to the Winding Cove. So upon landing on EDZ, you will be sat in this giant lake. If you land within the Winding Cove, you simply want to get on your speeder, and Xur is on a tree over in this direction. I might even speed the video up for you lot, actually, to be honest. once you're here and have dealt with the annoying ads that occasionally spawn, Xur is right here at this spot. You won't be here for long, so if you have got time to come here, let's have a look at what he's holding. Let's look at the exotics. The Arbalist Linear Fusion Rifle, which is the weapon we were reviewing earlier. This is an incredible weapon, we've already spoke about it. Let's move on to the next weapon. It looks like he's selling the Frost EE5 for the Hunter. Next he's selling the Ursa Furiosa, which is a Titan class armor piece. It's probably okay. I don't play Titan. I don't really know Titan exotics very well. I'm going to pick it up just so I've got it. And lastly there's Karnstein armlets, which I already have a couple of and I've never really used them. But if you're using melee kills a lot in your build, I can imagine this is a decent piece for your Warlock, because you will restore health when using melee and getting a kill. Let's finish off the exotics then and look on the second page. First of all, we've got Hawkmoon. Hawkmoon for the past 2 weeks has had some god rolls. This week Hawkmoon has Hipfire Grip and Heavy Grip. It's not as good of a roll as the past 2 weeks have been. Still, nonetheless, if you're really desperate for Hawkmoon, you can still acquire Hawkmoon or Deadman's Tale from Xur. Deadman's Tale has Killing Wind and short action stock. Moving on towards the legendary weapons, we're looking at Chroma Rush. Let's see what Chroma Rush has rolled this week. Chroma Rush has rolled with Chambered Compensator or Polygonal Rifling, Steady Rounds or Flared Magwell, Feeding Frenzy and Wellspring. Not for me personally. Moving on to the next one, Whispering Slab, Elastic String and High Tension String, Carbon Shaft Arrow, Helical Fletching, Hipfire Grip. And if you're using a melee build, this could be okay. I don't imagine you're using a bow in conjunction with a melee build. It's a lightweight frame, so it's a good frame, and accuracy is the best base level to have for masterwork, I think, for bow. Next we got Grid Skipper, the pulse rifle. Grid Skipper this week is coming with Corkscrew Rifling or Polygonal Rifling, Extended Mag or Alloy Mag, Tunnel Vision and Frenzy. Truth Teller is coming in with Counter Mass or Linear Compensator, High Velocity Rounds or Implosion Rounds, Auto Loading Holster and Demolitionist. This is actually a really good roll for a secondary grenade launcher. Now I don't like secondary grenade launchers because they do only hold one in the barrel. But this for this week is not bad. Auto Loading Holster means you will never have to reload it, which means you don't waste time reloading. Demolitionist, you're going to get back grenade energy. So for Warlocks, this is a very good perk, as a lot of Warlock builds revolve around grenade ability. So this week is the week to pick up this Truth Teller, in my opinion at least. Next we've got the Sidearm Punching Out, which I've got to say has a lot of choiceable perks. One of them just disappeared. Yeah, I'm not sure what just happened there. One perk just disappeared. I'm not entirely sure what's happening here. We have perks just randomly disappearing. Yeah, I cannot tell what's happening there. We do have perks coming in and out. So for this weapon, I don't know what the actual perks you're going to get on this weapon are, to be honest. We have a heavy machine gun with auto loading holster and Vorpal weapon, and this is an arc machine gun. This is a really good weapon with a high impact frame to increase the damage even further. You won't even need to be reloading this. You've used all of your magazine and you switch to your primary or secondary weapon, you start using those, and whilst you're firing with your primary or secondary weapon, your weapon is automatically going to reload itself. That is another really good roll. Again, we have another weapon with auto loading holster. Or we did. No, we do not. It was me. I was looking. Huh? Okay, it appears the roles are actually changing as we speak. I don't quite understand what has happened. If someone can maybe give me an answer in the comments if they know why this is happening. Armor rolls, we've got, yeah, I'll be honest, the only semi-decent armor roll that I can see is Righteous Boots, and even that is relatively low. Low being a relative word there, because 60 is not low by any means. If you are looking for absolutely stacked armor stats, Resilient Disciplines is where you want some of your peaks to be, or you want your peaks to be, especially as a Warlock. But with a 7 in intellect and a 6 in strength, it hurts, because that's less stats that are going into resilience, recovery, or discipline. It could also have a further 6 stat roll go into somewhere else. Overall, not a bad piece if you don't have any good pieces of armor. I would recommend if you do just have mishmashed armor and you've only just got into the game again. Rest of these armor pieces though, can't really recommend. So yeah. So that's it for what Xur is selling, and a quick review on the Arbalest. But for anyone who's not got it yet, quickly get on here now and get the Arbalest while it's still here.